1. God's Law of the Land. Before Daniel ever prayed about 70 years, and long before God revealed 70 weeks, the problem already existed in the law of Moses. The issue was not political failure, military weakness, or foreign invasion. The issue was covenant obedience, specifically obedience concerning the land itself. When Israel entered the land promised to Abraham, God did not treat the land as ordinary property. The land belonged to the Lord. Israel was permitted to live on it, work it, and benefit from it, but only under conditions set by God. One of those conditions was that the land itself must rest. This command is given plainly in Leviticus chapter 25. And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field, nor prune thy vineyard. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 1 through 4. This command was not agricultural advice. It was covenant law. The Sabbath of the land was described as belonging unto the Lord. To work the land without rest was not merely to overwork soil. It was to violate trust. The Sabbath year required Israel to believe that God could sustain them without constant production. Obedience meant restraint, faith, and submission. God did not leave this command isolated. He built the Jubilee system directly on top of Sabbath year obedience. And thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee, 7 times 7 years. And the space of the 7 Sabbaths of years shall be unto thee 49 years. Then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month. In the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land. And ye shall hallow the 50th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land, unto all the inhabitants thereof. It shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man unto his possession, and ye shall return every man unto his family. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 8 through 10. Jubilee could not exist without faithful Sabbath year observance. 7 cycles of 7 years required 7 separate years in which the land rested. If those Sabbath years were ignored, Jubilee collapsed automatically. Scripture never records Israel faithfully observing Jubilee, which strongly indicates that Sabbath year obedience had already failed. This is critical for understanding everything that follows in Scripture. Israel's problem was not that they missed one Sabbath year, or even several. The system itself was abandoned. The land was worked continuously. The rhythm God established was ignored. God warned Israel in advance what would happen if they refused to obey. And I will scatter you among the heathen, and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. Then shall the land enjoy her Sabbaths, as long as it lieth desolate, and ye be in your enemy's land. Even then shall the land rest, and enjoy her Sabbaths. As long as it lieth desolate, it shall rest, because it did not rest in your Sabbaths when ye dwelt upon it. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 33 through 35. This warning is precise. God does not say the land might rest. He says it will rest. If Israel would not allow the land to rest willingly, God would remove them and force the rest himself. The land would receive exactly what it was denied. From this point forward, Scripture treats the land as an accounting witness. Years of obedience and years of disobedience are counted. Nothing is symbolic here. Nothing is vague. The land keeps a record. This covenant framework is essential to understanding Daniel chapter 9. Daniel is not inventing numbers. God is not responding with arbitrary symbolism. The 70 years of exile and the 70 weeks of years both arise from this original command. Until the law of the land Sabbath is understood, Daniel's prophecy cannot be properly read. The story of the 70 weeks does not begin in Babylon. It begins at Sinai.